What is good, you guys? Welcome back to another Invincible Guardians of the Globe video. Today, we are going to be hopping into the new added character once again, because this is insane that we got two characters this quickly. We got the boy, Sinester Mark, other known as Caped Mark in the game. For some reason, they named him Cape Mark, even though we all know him as Sinister Mark. If you go over here to Heroes, he is right here. But, I mean, he does got a cape, but this is Sinister Mark. Come on. But yeah, we got Sinister Mark here. He looks good. Looks good. I like the outfit. Like the look. We're gonna cover him quickly because am kind of rushing to get this out. I'm going out today, and I also want to say for my frequent viewers on Twitch, I will not be live today, and my frequent viewers on TikTok, I will not be live today. Today I am going out for a family thing, and I probably won't be back until very, very late, so I won't be going live tonight. But I do want to say thank you guys for all the love and support over the last few days. I've been doing the stream every single day for those of you that don't know, this month of December. And Invincible Guardians of the Globe have been helping because it's been a lot of content able to post. But overall, further ado, let's get into this deep dive of Invincible. And for those of you that don't have too much time to watch this full-length video through, because I'm going to explain a little deeper, if you just want a short version that explains the abilities and reads them off to you, and that's it, you can actually come over here to my TikTok. My TikTok channel right here is very good for that. If you go over to my latest video right here, latest video here does cover all of this, as you see. And if you go to my page, it's Kingslay727. As you see here, I got a ton of Invincible Guardians of the Globe content here, and we are slowly but surely growing over there. So if you are interested in any of that type of content or shortened version of this type of content, please go check out my TikTok. It will definitely be a lot more shorter and quicker content over there. But other than that, we're gonna hop into this. So first things first, if we compare him to Blue Suit Mark and OG Invincible, he is about 40 points higher than OG Invincible in health, 100 points higher in damage, and 40 points lower in defense. And then when it comes to Blue Suit Mark, the new Invincible is higher than him by 10 points in HP, by 100 points in damage, and lower than him by, once again, 40 points in defense. So Blue Suit Mark and him are actually very close in numbers. Very close. Now, I'm going to get into his moves. I'm going to say off rip, because I already read these, he reminds me of a lot of characters merged into one. Let's start off with the first move, and maybe you'll see why. Skyfall Slam. Sinister Mark flies into the air and then smashes the ground, creating a rock tsunami that pushes and grounds all enemies hit, dealing 140% of his base damage. Then he becomes immune for 4 seconds. Now this one kinda to me sounds like a combination of like Alan or Immortal's ability of going into the air and coming down and slamming, but then with the added ability of Blue Suit Invincible of getting that immunity shield for 4 seconds. That Blue Suit Invincible does it after he taunts someone. He gets immunity shield for 4 seconds. Or when someone gives him the shield, he will go and taunt the other person and then gives himself a shield. So I feel like that kind of came with both of their mindset, like both ideologies into him. Then with this one, Multiverse Bloodlust. When fighting alongside humans, Sinester invincible increases his life leech by 5%. Now this is something like Omni-Man's life steal ability, but versus Omni-Man's was for the entire team, where this one seems to be just for himself. And also, he is part of the criminal faction. I failed to mention that. He is part of the criminal faction. He is also a very fast character. He's a 3-speed, which is really good. And him being part of the criminal faction is why I wanted to say this ability here is actually pretty good, because everyone in the criminal faction, besides the Muller twins, if I'm not mistaken, are considered humans, which means he plays well with damn near the entire criminal faction, which is really good. This one is Life Bane. Every time Sinister Mark life leeches, it deals 10% amount life leeched as true damage and targets and to the target, and reduces their healing by 25% for 3 seconds. Now, where this one, I interpret this one, it says it as in every time he does life leech, it's going to do 10% damage to the person's max HP, I'm guessing. But either to the max HP or max 10% of his max damage. But I'm interpreting it as he's going to deal damage of his life leech, and if his life leech happens to be 10% of their max HP or 10% of his max damage, one or the other, I'm assuming that's going to be what triggers it as true damage. I have to test it. Obviously, I don't have the character, as you see, it's locked. But once I get more information on that, I will let you guys know. But I believe that's how it's going to work. I don't think it's going to just guaranteed be 10%. I don't think it's going to just be guaranteed 10% true damage every time his life leech activates, because I feel like that will be too broken. So I feel like they just worded this one a little wrong. But the 25, reducing their healing by 25 can be really helpful too. And then when Sinister Invincible HP drops below 10%, he will sneak behind an enemy with the highest attack and deliver a massive hit, dealing 150% of his base attack damage with a 230 life leech applied. And this has a 60-second cooldown, which means he probably can do this 2 times in a battle, as long as he heals back up to that, past that 10%. And the reason why I say that is because that ability right there, like I said, a lot of his abilities remind me of other people. This ability right here reminds me a lot of something we just got recently in Conquest's Heart Bubble. When Conquest reaches below 25%, he gains 200% life leech. And as someone that uses Conquest very frequently, I've learned that if you activate Conquest's Slam ability, which is an AoE ability, something like how Mark's is going to be, when he does that Slam ability, his life leech will, because it does damage to everyone, the life leech will zap life from everybody, healing him back up a dramatic amount. I have used it when he was at 25% health and seen him go back damn there to full health. So if this works somewhat the same way as it works for Conquest, that means Sinister Mark can literally go from 10 HP back all the way damn there to full HP, which means as long as he stays alive for another 6 seconds, he might be able to do it again and again and again and again and again. Well, fights aren't that long, but you get what I'm saying. So that's a very interesting ability. He can kind of be he can be a hybrid DPS and tank kind of thing, because he'll be constantly giving himself immunity bubbles, stealing life back. He'll be an annoying person to have to put down, from what it seems like. And I like the fact, once again, that he is a criminal, because the criminal faction definitely can use him. They definitely can use the added muscle. So I'm very excited to see how this works. Now, overall with the event, it is the standard new character event. You have him in the shop. Every level will increase your odds. If you get to level 10, you have a 1% chance of pulling him. And then if you go to the mission, his mission is a 5-minute GDA op. The 5-minute GDA op, you will be going against mostly Guardians of the Globe, which are pretty much all human besides robot. So Anissa is very good for this. Conquest is very good for this, to break the immunity shields on the Immortal. Another person that is really good at break the immunity shields is Aquarius. If you put Aquarius in the back line and just make sure to pay attention while you're doing this, you have to actually watch the 5 minute interaction, but just watch it. And every time an immunity bubble is popped, if you have your Aquarius ability, pop the Aquarius ability or remove it. Outside of that, another good character that would be pretty good to use would be Universa right here. Universa will be very well to use. Original Mark would be pretty good to use here. And I would say last but not least, no funny amount would say, but Battle Adam Eve is pretty good because of her AoE abilities. But yeah, those are some good characters to use for this situation. But definitely I would recommend Anissa and Universa and Aquarius and Conquest. Those would definitely be some of the people I would use. A great team to run for this would probably be Original Mark, Aquarius, Anissa, Universa, Conquest. That would be probably one of the better teams you can run because everyone will have a role. Or I've seen some people talk about mid-maxing, and you can just go Universa and 4 Aquariuses, so you can have constant people to pop the abilities. But you do need to get him all. You do need to get all of them to, I believe, Exceptional Plus, if you do it that way. But yeah, that's one strategy. We have 32 tickets. I'm gonna try to take care of all these tickets later tonight when I get back home. That way I can have all the currency and we can go do summons tomorrow. Because I'm gonna make sure to stream for you guys tomorrow. And these are his missions. Now the missions are very standard, rare standard missions. But there is one I want to point out. This one is recruiting criminal organization faction members. And the reason why I want to point this out is it's not restricted to this event particular. You can actually do this event. You can actually do this using either the regular recruitment shop. Excuse me. You can do this using the regular recruitment shop. So as you see, I have a criminal right here that I can recruit, and that will go to my stats. Or what I've been doing is I've been using my schools out missions to do the runs here, because most of the time I will get at least 1, if not 2, if I'm lucky, sometimes maybe even 3 criminals from this, and I just have my team rinse and repeating it because I have so many tickets. And then after that, the one thing I do want to follow up on from my previous video was the Merry Christmas agent event. And the reason I want to follow this up was I did decide to purchase the battle pass for you guys. That way I can do some content. And I didn't know that the Sinester Mark was coming this quickly, but we just got a lot more content then. So I did buy the battle pass. I'll show you that here. We have a lot of gingerbread men, so we will be able to buy a good amount of this stuff. We still have some time, so I'm not really too worried about it. And we do have a lot of tickets still. If I'm not mistaken, we have the event at level 7. Well, no, we have the mission at level 7, and then we still have 15 tickets, so we could get a good amount. I'm gonna probably take care of those tickets as well off stream later tonight if I can, so that way tomorrow I can try to do both summon type things for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna try to take care of that. As far as the shop, we are only in shop level 2. Haven't really seen many good things pop up. We have 19,000 currency, and we still have 15 more tickets, and I've been getting around 600 currency each run, so we'll probably get around 25,000 currency, which is going to be a huge amount. Plus I'm going to get a ton of gingerbread, ton of what's it called, I'm going to get a ton of the candy canes off rip, which I'm going to buy more currency with to do more testing of our luck, as you would say. So we'll see. And then as far as deals, there has been some good deals that popped up. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we'll see. Now, as far as this goes, though, that was everything I wanted to recap. We'll go, like I said, we will go over this later tomorrow for sure, and I will do more of this. And for those of you that gave me a lot of love and feedback on my last video about the suggestions, thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys gave me on that one. I'm gonna make part two, maybe tomorrow as well before I start stream. So yeah, thank you guys for that as well. Once again, if you are enjoying the content and you enjoy my ideas and enjoy my content on the game, please hit that follow button, please hit that subscribe button, and please just stay tuned. Make sure to feel free to comment down below your thoughts, your ideas. I'm more than interested to hear what the community has to say. And yeah, just thank you guys for all the love and support. Big shout outs to my other content brethren. Um, Avid Stroud recently had posted, and I saw that one, and he got back and forth with me. We conversated a little bit in the comments, and then another big content. Well, let me not say that way, but another big content creator for me that me and him constantly exchange ideas and communicate is my boy here. Let me get his name for you guys. Lexon Gaming. I'll pop it up on screen for you guys real fast. I'll pop it on the screen for you guys real fast. 1 second. I want to give a big shout out to him because me and him have conversed and talked about the game a lot right here. Big shout outs to him. Me and him have conversed a lot. I'm gonna try to see if I can set up a video, maybe a video or a stream that me and him can get in like a Discord call and talk about the game and thoughts and ideas that we both have. But yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout out to him. Like I said, me and him have been conversing a lot about the game recently, and I really, excuse me, I really mess with his content. And yeah, and he seems like a pretty cool dude. But overall, once again, thank you guys for all love and support. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay blessed and stay loved. Peace out, y'all.